Hey y'all, my name is Jan Bendigo and I live in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. I'm married and we've been married 24 years and we have a 25-year-old daughter, a 22-year-old son, an 18-year-old son, and a 17-year-old daughter, and a precious 3-year-old grandbaby that are living with us right now. And with us combined, we have 6 dogs. So there's lots going on all the time. The purpose of this video for me is I want to shed some light on ketamine and what I know about it and what it has done for me. I believe it could save many people's lives. So I'll share with you a short story about me. I had struggled with depression and anxiety for a while, and I always tried different typical medicines that the psychiatrist will put you on. I had read about ketamine, but it wasn't something my doctor wanted to try at the time. Maybe because it was so new, I wasn't sure. But I just never tried it during the year that I researched it. Well, I had a very unfortunate thing happen, and my 22-year-old son, who is also developmentally disabled, he is arrested, and I can't really go into details about it or talk about my feelings of the case and so on and so on, but it was devastating to me. I was the mom by his side. Oh, there's just no words. And here he is in jail. We go and we bail him out. They come get him back. We bail him out again. They come get him back. They actually said, go ahead and keep getting him out. We'll just be right back to get him again. That's when I started realizing I'm dealing with something way more crazy and corrupt than I know how to handle. So I was getting pretty down about it, and my husband suggested that we get away for a little while, and we both like Orlando, and we decided to go there for a few days. Well, while we were in Orlando, sorry, my 18-year-old has to do this with his truck. Drives me nuts. But while we were in Orlando, we found out more news that he had a very bad infection with one of his wisdom teeth, and they had to have it extracted. And it was traumatizing to me. I'm his mom. I want to be there for him. I want to make him soup. I want to make him feel better. I want to get him Slurpees. I just want to be his mom. And it hurt me so bad because I couldn't be that person for him. And it was too much. I was already at a point of it being too much, but this just took it to a whole new level. It was as if a ghost or something sat inside my body, and I was no longer in charge. I had heard a news story when we were in Orlando of a 12-year-old little girl who was depressed. She got an Uber. She had the Uber take her to some tall building, and then she jumped off the roof and she died. My plan was to do the same thing that night. So after my husband went to sleep, I ordered a Lyft driver, and the Lyft was downstairs. We were in a resort, And I was on my way, walking out to the Lyft driver. And I am a Christian lady. I do feel far away from God right now, but I am a Christian lady. And something within me just told me not to do that. Just not right then, not that way. So I canceled the Lyft, went back upstairs, and for some reason started researching ketamine again. I came across this place that had an awesome website. Their website was very knowledgeable, and they had a contact button. So I filled it out, and at 8 o'clock in the morning, they were contacting me. And they very quickly got me in that same day. We ended up going with the plan. I think it's like a booster plan or something if you've never had this type of treatment before, where you're supposed to get 6 in a row. Well, I do live in North Carolina. We did manage to get 4 in a row. After the second infusion is when I felt so different. Oh my goodness, I was doing stuff I'd never done before, like, hey, let's go to the grocery store and let's cook this and let's cook that. And I was doing it with a smile on my face. And I just like living life. I never even felt like that with regular maintenance medication. It was like a way of living that I never knew even existed. I was told that ketamine could work anywhere from months to weeks, and in some cases 2 weeks. Well, my case turns out to be around 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, I either get back in the car and go to Florida for a treatment, because yes, it's worth it that much to go to that place. I can't say enough about that place. They are phenomenal. I don't trust anybody else with this. I'm sure there's good places, but they've treated me awesome. And they've been amazing. So we were hoping the ketamine would start to last maybe a 3rd or a 4th week, but really it's not. I guess right now I'm at that 3-week mark, and I'm doing rough. But I also found out that my son tried to kill himself in jail. I didn't think it could get worse with the tooth. Now to hear this story, definitely too much. So I wish I was stronger. I wish I could pray harder or have one of these relationships with Jesus that some seem to have. I don't know. All I know is, for me, ketamine is a tool. It is a life-saving, amazing, powerful tool. And I won't make it in life without it. We have a few financial things to get around ourselves this month. My son and the lawyer situation needed a lot more money this month than we thought. But I do hope to get the treatment soon. But I did want to start this because I wanted you to hear just a little bit about me, and maybe follow my story. I want to talk to you guys before, maybe even during and after a ketamine treatment. I want to talk to you 3 days out, 4 days out, a week out, and so on. Ask me questions. I don't know all the answers. I'm just like you, but I have found something that works. It is my goal this year to get insurance to cover this, because so many people don't need to be dead. And this could help so many people. It could save their life. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you soon.